Hula hands, Aloha Friday. We're
It
back.
is.
And I know what
Yes.
you're thinking. Guys, why didn't you drop the deal of the week? We're still waiting for it. And unfortunately, guys, we're still waiting for the recording to upload. We've been told that we need faster internet. And even though we're not even in slow internet, it's still slow. So tech issues, we're trying to figure it out. We apologize.
It's
We'll
real
figure
life.
it out and get it out there.
Yeah.
We'll get it out there.
We're both on tiny islands in the middle of the ocean.
It's true. It's true.
It is. Yes.
But there is
Island
internet in
boys.
Hawaii and there is internet in Hong Kong. Next question. But yes, just to address that, because I'm sure some of you are looking for it, as you often do. So we just shouts out mahalo that people actually watch and follow this thing. So
Yep.
255 of them, Johnny.
That's crazy, man.
Remember when we had like 2 and we were like, this is
remember
so cool.
I remember the first one. I remember we celebrated 50, man. You know,
Yep.
these big ballers out there with their 10,000 and 300,000, and they just don't get to be as grateful.
We're just
You
small
know?
kind fish.
That's it.
Small kind fish.
I don't
But
mind.
today,
I don't
we
mind.
wanted to rap about a little bit, Johnny. We talk a little bit about Warren Buffett's kind of
It's an
investing
incredible statement.
phrase.
Yeah, it's an
Yeah,
incredible
hit 'em with
statement,
it.
right? Yeah, so, you're supposed to be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful, right? So
Man, it sounds cool, but it sounds difficult.
it does. And, so when I'm reflecting on this, I'm like, okay, so I remember when everybody was greedy right around COVID, right? Right when everything started to be like you could lock in place for 2 weeks and then you could just walk about whatever. You could travel a little bit more, right? And I remember like taking people through actual numbers and saying, here's how much it generates and just showing it to them. And the numbers were absolutely insane. And they justified the crazy prices at that particular time. And yet, I've made the statement, like anytime I see one of these big national markets, I'm just going to be scared every time because that's what happened during the Great Recession. And then it happened this time around with the COVID. And it's always centered around cheap money or some kind of easy financing. But man, it is not easy to do the flip side, which is to be greedy when others are fearful. Because you literally,
not easy.
You're standing alone, man. You really are, and nothing looks rosy except for maybe potential equity play based off of where prices were, right? Like I had a great appointment today, met a nice family. They're from the OC and we're at Honuakai and I'm breaking down numbers for them for a 1-bedroom, bro, that generated 97,000 last year. And after you break down the numbers, you're like, okay, so 97,000, 82 of that was actual real rentals. And the rest are some taxes that you collected. That's income for you, but you're going to have to pay these taxes. So that's just a wash. And so then after that, we come down to where you're at 82 grand. So then we start there and I'm like, all right, so now we got 24,000 per year and AOAO fees. So now we take that away and we end up in the 60s somewhere, right? And now we go ahead and we slap on 20 grand for the taxes for the year. And now we're somewhere in the 40s. And then I'm like, so you want professional management because you live in the mainland. Well, that's the $24,000 figure here. So now you're left with $20,000 after generating 100. And if you're going to have a mortgage, that's where the payments are going to come from, that $20,000 there. So,
And more.
I mean, seemed like a great generator, right? But man, that's what we're talking about here. And then I had to share with them about Honuakai that, hey, we call the rumor mill over here the Coconut Wireless. And our Coconut Wireless is telling us they may be headed for some special assessments. They may be need to do some maintenance on that big, beautiful Disneyland for vacation rental condos. They may have to shut down some units while they're doing whatever maintenance they need to do. So that's where we're at in this cycle right now, Danny. There's some very, very attractive prices out there. And for true investors that follow what Warren Buffett says, right? Now would be that particular time. You just have to have some money behind you to float through because you're basically at the very bottom of the Maui vacation rental market. Just had a huge catastrophe. So the right investment mind says, I want to take the escalator, the elevator all the way from the bottom. I don't want to come in the middle where now it's feeling a little rosy and my friends are starting to do it. So now I feel better because other people are, right?
Yep.
That's what it means. To be greedy when others are fearful means you have a big pair and you're going in.
you're going for it, going at it, and
You're
it
going to
is.
take the risk, right?
And this, yeah, talking. I mean, the deal of the week that we put together yesterday. Hopefully, it comes together and uploads, and we can get it out. But we talk all about the nuances, the variables, the special assessments, the zoning changes. I mean, just one particular property has so many issues and challenges and things to overcome. But that's also what's making prices go crazy, right? Like someone got a 2-bedroom leasehold condo for $200,000. Like, wow,
And
that's
they
crazy.
started out where, like 7, 8, 900 grand.
750.
There it is.
Yeah,
Right.
750. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's that took a lot. We pitched that as a deal of the week, by the way, and we pitched it to a bunch of people, and nobody bid on that, and someone got a great deal. So it is not to come at anyone and question them or challenge them, but the people that are getting involved, they're willing
They're
to
going to reap
stand.
the reward is what's going to happen.
They're willing to stand on their own a little bit too, and see people around them say no. We have a lot of people saying no right now too, right? And we have
There
clients
are.
say no, we have friends say no, we have people say no to listings. Like there are a lot of people saying no right now because things are uncomfortable. They don't know where it's going to go. Lawsuits, Bill 9, Exhibit 2, all those sorts of things. But you were also talking about rates, Johnny. What have we seen in rates, like nightly
Well,
rental rates
Well,
in the
it
past
was
couple of
just
years?
funny. So I start out the story and I'm like, so here it is, right? We got 10 one-bedroom listings at Honuakai. They're all listed between 895 and 1,000,004. They're all
Mhm.
mountain views too. There's only one stack that of one bedrooms that's in the interior there. And so that was just fascinating. But I took apart the 895 one, and this was like on the second floor. So when you're like your view is over like the porte cochere, like the lobby, you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah,
And that thing
not super nice.
generated 42,000
Oh,
last year. So, yeah, I can get in at a lower price, but it's all going to be relative. So the other one for 1,000,001 generating twice the money, right? So,
and
yeah,
how
it's
about the
just,
nightly rates? You were saying something about
oh
like
yeah. So,
500
well, that
versus.
was what was incredible is in the 895 lost leader, if you would, the
Yeah.
agent put in 3 years worth of income. And I think the
Mm,
strategy there was it was all lumped together. So it showed 177,000.
wow.
And I think like that was the impact. But what was interesting there is it told the story. It showed where, 2023, you're getting $500 a night at the high period, which is right now in February for that one bedroom. And
Mm.
now you're picking it up for three, high
Oh,
twos.
that's a.
Dude, you've seen 40-50% drop in rates. So not only the rates have gone down, but the occupancy rates have gone down as well. And that's where we've talked about it a lot. But when we look at these professionally property managed income statements, the model stops working at about 75% because that's where we've been. And at 75%, a lot of these places, even with a cash investment, I mean, you're looking at what, 1-2% cap rates? 1-2,
Or less. Or
that's it.
less.
So, that's where, I mean, if you feel like taking on a second job, I mean,
It can be an
managing it yourself,
opportunity, self-managing, or
we
plainly
talk
speaking,
tax
Maui
strategies too.
Maui is not a great investment for a lot of people. Like
Dude,
people who want it purely for investment standpoint, they want four,
yeah,
5, 6% cap rates. That's just not Maui. Like the
no.
reason you get involved with Maui is because you love Maui and you want some sort of connection to Maui. Whether
And
or not it prints money for you
if you time it right, the equity's insane.
can be.
But yeah, that's what our client actually told me. I mean, he's like, yeah, dude, like, the returns are okay. I mean, in
Mhm.
terms of getting the nightly rates, et cetera. I mean, it's because our own government has kind of squeezed everything, right? Like they caught on with the taxes. Because I remember, Jim, the condo king, like he talks about tax rates when he got in the game in the early 2000s, right? And they were absurd because you didn't have the high taxes at the time. I mean, dude, that's back in the day before, even HARPTA probably existed, right? What's
Oh,
HARPTA,
this
they say? Oh, that's the tax you're going to pay when you sell this thing, mainland person. But we've got ways around this for you. Don't worry.
GG. You want to be at 4, 5, 6% cap rate. I advise you to go look at somewhere like Phoenix, where
Your
things are
growth.
booming, things are
It's
growing,
growth.
things are happening. Got him connected with one of our colleagues over there. He
Yeah.
bought 2 houses in Phoenix and is loving the investment. So
We
sometimes we're
can't
just going to
spell
tell you,
technology over
yeah,
here, dude. And that's
we're going to
running
tell
the
you
whole
point
state.
blank that Maui doesn't work for you. For some of what you guys are looking for, some of you that are listening, it's not going to be for you. And that's okay.
So for me, and I've said this a lot, I've said this to clients, but for me, a vacation rental condo on Maui for a lot of people is a very expensive toy that they absolutely want and they've dreamed about for a long time. And a small group of people can make it happen for themselves. The rentability is the logic piece that allows a lot of these people to move forward because, in their minds, why would I invest in something that's just going to sit there, right? Like it makes no sense. If I'm not using it, it just sits there. So I want to get some use out of that. Well, that's your logic telling you that, right? And so I really feel like if that's the way that you're feeling about this, that's a great way to do it. This may be for you. But if you're all about investment and that's really the main driver there, like you're not seeing any advantage for your family, I mean, there's probably better ways to invest over here than that. Now,
Just come over a couple weeks out of the year, a month out of the year and
Now,
rent.
here's the truth with Maui. Wait 2 years, and you may hear different things on the show. We may be talking about incredible cap rates and all is rosy once again, right? That's just Maui. But
Things ebb and flow.
the one thing about Maui, dude, is it doesn't have a ton of these shocking kind of ups and down markets. Like I remember the big one was in the 80s, and that's when the Japanese economy blew up. They were buying deep over here. That was kind of a dip. Great Recession crushed us over here. I wasn't part of that. I was doing it in Arizona, but I look at how long it took you guys to burn through the inventory. And that's because so much of it was basically useless, right? I mean, local people weren't living those places. They didn't need them. So they
Long
just
time. We looked at
sat.
it yesterday together.
Oh,
There's a property listed for over 4 years from 2010 to 2014. Like that's where the
absolutely
market was
right.
at that time. So
Yep.
not a lot of those, but there's been some and
But
people
the
did well
last
who are buying.
three,
The people who bought in 2012 when things were
yeah,
really uncomfortable. I mean, you're buying South
there it
Point
is.
for 150, 175. I mean, that was really uncomfortable. Nobody really seen it. A lot of people we talked to, even in the industry, right? We met with Mercy from Fidelity the other. She's like, I wish I would have bought 2 or 3 houses in this neighborhood when we bought. I
Hindsight's
didn't
a
know
pain
it
in
was
the
gonna
butt.
go crazy. But now, yeah, now everything's worth a couple $1,000,000 in that neighborhood.
I'm at that age, Danny, where I've been through some things and I just perceive things differently, right? I remember literally being in Mahina with the wife watching 9/11 happen and going, wow, we're in the hospitality industry. Nobody's going to come over here. And that was true for a certain period of time. And then people needed their Maui fix again. You live in Seattle, you live in Portland, you're going to watch some money come about, October-ish through May-ish.
Sick of the gray.
I kid. Dad's from Pacific Northwest. I graduated from
Or
Portland
you're from
Adventist
Phoenix and
Academy.
it's too hot in the summer and you want to come to
You're my
Maui.
people too. I could speak my mind.
But that's
Yeah,
it.
man.
Yeah, COVID, there was a while people weren't coming. After the fire,
Dude,
there's a while people are not coming. There's a lot of ebbs and flows
I
in this
thought
market.
COVID was going to crash this market. I remember sitting at an open house in March reading like, whoa, like you can't do anything now. You're not allowed to go outside basically unless you're walking across the beach to jump in the ocean.
This whole thing's going to fall apart, and it didn't.
Yep. So
But then the fire
anyway,
came.
so those of you who are being greedy when others are fearful, hats off to you. Get it. It's tough out there.
And those of you that are being fearful, we're with you too.
Yeah, I'll tell you,
It's not a comfortable situation right now for a lot of people.
I feel a lot better sitting in this market than in the COVID market where I'm literally telling you, hey, remember all the protections that I just talked to you about in the contract called contingencies? Yeah, we're going to have to get rid of all those if you really want this property. Oh, and by the way, you're going to need to overpay by 10 to 15%. And they were like,
That's what it
sign
was.
me up. Sign me up, John. Okay, let's go.
Here we go.
And dude, everybody thinks, oh, well, you had it easy back then. Easy, 15 offers at every single place that you're doing. I mean, man, talk about tap
That was
dancing.
not so fun. I mean, now
No,
there's
bro,
very
it's brutal.
few offers and no competition pretty much on anything that we're negotiating
The only
on
the
right
only
now.
thing that Maui realtors continue to do is they continue to price like nothing's happened. God bless them.
Nothing changed, nothing
Nope.
happening, no Bill Nye, no fire, no Exhibit 2, no COVID, no nothing. It's business as usual. And you're going to
Same
see that
complex.
today as we go through the hot list, Johnny, the portion of the
Let's
show
do
where we
it.
talk about actives, pendings, and solds. It's not just to highlight what's happening today in the market. It's more so to give you guys the insights on different complexes, the ins and outs, the HOAs, the assessments, the things to watch out for, dogs, no dogs, like all the little
History.
nuances. We use it as kind of like the foundation for which to talk about. So it just gives us talking points. So we invite you to jump in with us into this section of the show. And if you're not interested, you can just go ahead and be done. Here we go.
I swear I saw one come to market for like half the price here. Like
I think that
yesterday,
was a
but
one
maybe it was a
bedroom.
one bedroom.
It
Okay, I
was
was
a
gonna
one
say.
bedroom.
I was
Yes.
gonna say.
It was a one bedroom.
All right. So I mean, it's due to the semi remodel kind of thing. Those kitchens have always been a little small. These are basically just like a rectangle, you know. But man, nice views of Yao, all that.
I mean, you're
414 for a
starting to
two
get like,
bedroom, one bath.
yeah, 400,000 for a 2-bedroom condo.
Well, here's
We
what's
haven't seen
crazy,
that in a
dude, is I
while.
swear I saw Maui Lani Terrace's 2-1 for like 450 today too.
Things are coming down.
They are.
$619 on your maintenance fees.
Yeah. So it's a smaller 2-bedroom, right? I mean, you're 600 feet, but it's redone for you. Got some harbor views. Town life is convenient.
Just outside of town too. It's a nice quiet
You may have food like
quiet road
delivered
over
to
on
you
Lilo
and
Ho.
stuff. Yeah, over there in Central Maui, you can have your groceries delivered to you, all kinds.
You can have actually like takeout and stuff delivered too.
Full on, brah. I tell you all the places to eat. Oh, Kenaleo Road. All right. Is
This is the
this
big
that
boy.
one that
It's been
Todd's been trying to
around.
sell forever? What I
Yeah.
don't know is how was she getting away with the traveling nurses staying there,
I have no idea.
right? Because those are for short periods of time. So this is a chopped up monster complex here, guys. Three places, was it, Danny? Was it 3 houses?
3 places. Yep.
There you go. So you got
I
two
mean,
giant houses, right?
10
You got a 10
bedrooms.
bedroom, you got a 5-5. Again, I've seen this before where you get to a certain price and pricing where it just doesn't matter how many properties or domiciles or houses are on the property. People are just like, I don't care. Because I would price this thinking about that. I'm like, okay, so I got 4,000 feet. I got another 2,000, 20,000, 2,000 feet. I mean, right there, that's got to be with typical pricing right there. There's my 3 million. And then what? I got another detached Ohana too. And how big's the dirt? 3/4 of an acre. But
I'm surprised you don't CPR this thing out.
this thing didn't move back when the market was hot, Danny.
It didn't.
No.
I mean,
And it looks like they've done new stuff to it too.
it's in nice shape, nice condition. All the units are done up. You got
This,
all kinds of things to work with.
like you said, it's priced like it has been CPR'd already, but you're buying all the pieces together. You know what I mean?
Yep, absolutely.
I mean, because I don't know
Absolutely.
why you would have 4,000 feet in the Kenaleo area. Kind of an outlier there.
Strange option. Too much house, too much opportunity for most people, but there's probably a price that it makes sense. And what we always say,
Hit the
price
history,
overcomes
dude.
all objections.
Hit the history real quick. I just got to see it. Bear with me, guys. And there's your problem. No matter what the market is, you still think it's worth the same amount.
Well, here you go, back. I mean, it's been
Toddy.
fluctuating.
Oh,
So
yeah.
bought it in 2012, tried to sell it in 19 for 3 million, tried to sell it later in 19 for 3 million, tried to sell it in 20 for 2.5. That was right during COVID. Okay, next year let's try to sell it for 3 million, 21. Okay, again relist it for 3 million in 21 and then cancel it. And now 25, let's go 3.7 million and didn't sell. So now we're down to 3.6.
That's called hope for gain, Danny. Not so motivated.
Up, and no
Not so
interest. Not so
motivated.
motivated. And probably what you hear, we haven't dealt particularly with this or made any offers, but my client doesn't need to sell this.
She makes good money off of it, I'm sure. I mean, it's
But
super
the client
chopped up.
kind of, sort of wants to sell it for the last 7 years.
Yep.
That is always interesting on Maui. You get a lot of that. I don't need to sell it, but I kind of want to sell it, but I don't need to. Here we go. Masters.
Beautiful
1 bedroom
view
for
there.
$850.
Yeah. Some remodel. Beautiful floors. Was that a CD tower? You don't know what a CD
CD.
is, do you,
Yeah.
Danny? Yes. You see, this is our
CDs. What are
music in the
those?
past.
Kind of bit
Oh, they
dated in the
they
kitchen, different
just
spots.
couldn't change the kitchen.
New appliances though, 850. I don't know. That one will hang out for a bit.
No,
This
this
one,
is a
Johnny.
foreclosure here, dude. This thing's been hanging out forever, man.
I thought foreclosures were always a good deal, and people snapped them up, Johnny.
Not always the case. I always
Got
think
some
that,
holes in the walls.
I mean, you don't get any disclosures, get some rough carpets there. Scroll up real quick into the remarks. Is this one of those where you got to go to a site and then you got to pay a buyer's premium? Because that's sometimes a turnoff.
Yep.
Auction.com, the worst
Service
one.
link.
5%. Oh, it's only $200. No big deal.
So some challenges. Nobody's really felt it was right for them yet.
Nope.
But 3-bedroom sub 600.
I mean, dude, so you
I haven't
pay
seen a lot of
$550
those.
for this thing. Let's just talk it through. $550, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, $900. On the cheap, you're going to get $4,000.
A month in
Does it
rent.
pencil? I mean, you do the long-term tax status exemption. The fees still suck, $13.13, but not bad for a 3-bedroom.
But no amenities.
But yeah, no. I mean, so maybe you're putting $2,000 in your pocket a month, 24,000. We just talked you through it, guys.
Here's an interesting one, Johnny.
Yes, they're selling you the potential rebuild, and they feel that it's
Nothing.
worth more than 123,500 now 98 days later. We made a mistake with the pricing.
So originally tried to sell this for 123,000, now up to 320.
Look at the special assessment. So only 187 grand for that, man, for special assessment though.
The rebuild, it will begin in 2028, 2 years later. So 120 a month for the next 2 years, plus a special assessment of 187,000, plus 320,000. Johnny, that puts us over $500,000. I don't think these were selling for $500,000 pre-COVID.
Dude, my dad lived here after the divorce. Yeah, so
it was a nice little complex.
I mean, it's on Minatoya. I think it should go apartment personally.
Yes, definitely. But what do you think? 500,000 with
Yeah,
the
I mean,
special
it's got
assessment?
some legs. It's got some legs. Don't know what the maintenance fees are going to be. I mean, I can kind of see it. I think it was better at 1,235,500.
123,000. Yeah, that would definitely be better.
Agreed.
Well, maybe.
So we write the offer at 1,235,500, gang. Let's go.
123,000. Let's go.
Oh, Kihei hotel zoned, little studio, 429 square feet.
I feel like we're not seeing Kihei as much as we used to. Used to be a lot of Maui Banyan, a lot of Kihei, but they don't come up so much anymore.
It's because we work through the weekends, right? So I haven't ever seen a studio at Kihei, so I'm like, wow, look at that.
Usually one beds. 429 square feet in the C building. That's the forward-facing building.
Okay.
In the complex. There you go. A little parking lot view looking at the D building, looking towards Haleakala.
That's the funk of Kihei, like you said, huh?
499,000, 85 days, started 539. I don't see it.
Just crazy, man.
There we go. 2-1 for 419, Johnny.
That's the one, boo. Here is the behavior. This is the one Remy had. I've been in this one. So just no F building. You're up at the top there. So you're just going to hear some road noise. But that is becoming definitely a deal. I feel bad for the people that bought the 3-bedrooms for the same amount of money. I mean, the 1-bedrooms, yeah? Because ones were kind of in that price range there.
There's your parking spaces and your subject property.
The 92 pays your maintenance fees there. They do have a small pool, and then I think they call it a gym, but I just think it's a treadmill. Here's the mermaid. Wow. Somebody likes the mermaid. Yeah, $535 for that guy.
Sure about that price.
Wow.
It's coming out like nothing happened.
That looks like somebody just threw up the crayon box and it all fell down again. And this is a recent remodel, 2025 remodel. I'm so confused, Danny. Okay, now I know where I'm at. I'm outside.
A little bit of a corner view.
That is busy, buddy.
Back on the corner. No amenities at this property in the Mermaid. Ma'alaya is superb, though.
Well, don't they have a little store, or didn't they? Or they
there's a little store down there, but I don't really see that as an amenity. I was thinking more like pool, barbecue, tennis, that kind of thing, amenity. I mean, a little shop, that doesn't do much for me. But there you have Mermaid, 535. I'm going to say this one hangs out for a while.
I'm with you. Oh, Okay, so it's a
3-bedroom.
3-3. How they fit all that into 900 square feet, huh? So Pacific Shores, not on Exhibit 2. You've got till 2031 if you want to follow the county and rent this guy out. And then after that, you could turn it into a long-term rental or you could just enjoy it yourself. I mean, I get that it's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, Danny, but I don't know. Just not seeing that. Is there a bit of a view? Well, it's on the
No, it's
ground
the ground
floor for
floor.
the A building. Yeah.
3-minute walk to the beach, though. That is
Do me a
location play.
Do me a quick favor. Take me to the actual tax records, would you? I'm curious to see what the actual config is on this guy. I'm suspect.
Let's see how long it takes to load.
So what is
There you
this
go.
guy to
3-3.
the county? It is winning, gang. Legit. And the county thinks it's 10 feet bigger.
It is legit.
Okay.
3
Oh,
bedrooms.
no. It's 917. I eat my words. I'm sorry, county. Okay.
198, 500, one date on the market. Johnny, we'll see that one. Pacific Shores haven't been moving.
No,
They
unless
have
they're
not been
really, really
moving.
drastic cuts. Yep.
That was like 535 for a 2-bedroom. So
I mean, that's not
see.
even competing with the other residential properties. Oh, this guy went.
Couple of penders.
Oh.
Moana Estates is just the second home vibe. Big yard
It
on
is.
this one. 80 days. Got that moving. That's pretty good.
Wailuku
Townhouses. in Wailuku.
townhouses up on the top floor.
Also don't see many of these come.
Yeah. The wife and I tried Parlay, which is a new restaurant with like a big outdoor area, kind of loungy. It was okay. It was good. That's right
These
down
spots.
below there. Yeah, man. Got McDonald's close by too. Whoa! Price
one moved
overcomes
pretty
all
quick.
objections. I think it's
Down
the
to
second time
650.
around though, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Fixed it up. Got some friends nearby.
Go.
But 650 for a 3-2. No HOA
I
fees,
mean,
Johnny.
Bro, all day long, man. Takamiya's close by. Kamehameha Avenue.
That was a big boy.
It
One of those
was.
massive
I mean, it's just
compounds.
absurd that you would ask this much in Kahului. I mean, just to see 2.3 and then down to 1.8. Same thing with Niheu up there at the top of Lahaina Luna, man. Still $1.9 million. I get it. 2 legit houses, but whew,
Two separate.
what?
Look at that. It's a 3-2, a 4-2, and a 1-1. So a lot of house there. Might work for a family or an investor.
Wow. Kupala.
Look at this one, Johnny. 3.25 they started.
Look at that view.
Look
at that remodel too.
Remodel, pool, the whole jam. But 3.2 down to 2.36.
Well, this is the second time around for this guy too, man.
Pretty stunning. You're down 900,000.
Wowza. 1031 exchange too.
Like cash. Only 6 months to move this one. Little studio, 364 down to 325.
It was really rough when it was tenant occupied, man. I went in there, the carpet was horrible, so it looks like they redid floors. But yeah.
Spruced it up a little bit. Still dated. 325.
Agreed. Whoa.
The Peely Villas.
My boy, he stuck it hard. He kept to his price. Good for him, man. I was having conversations with this guy for a client of ours, and he was willing to get down, if I remember correctly. But then he got this offer. It was some grant money. This guy wanted to buy a house so bad. I'm stoked for him, man. Good for him.
$699. That's kind of the price at the Peely Villas for 2 bedrooms.
There it is.
$99.
I mean, agreed. Camp Sands, Danny. We're in the 6th building, so kind of. Oh wow, man. 600,
that's a deal. That was a deal,
bro. Indeed.
Nice looking unit.
Yep.
Ground floor, big lanai. Decently
remodeled.
Right
priced it right from the get, and they still got a little something, you know.
6.
Yeah. So it's probably occupied through season. Somebody got in on a check-in, check-out. Bingo, bango. Whoa. Okay. We're at Launiopoko. Yeah.
Cottage kind things.
That's the CPR ADU right there, gangy.
2,000 square feet. Kind of interesting vibes.
That looks so big for 1,000 square feet, doesn't it?
It does. Look at that lanai. The lanai is probably 1,000 square feet.
No doubt.
Big views, big living.
That's it. That's Launiopoko. Wow.
Look
the Nalu always moves. The Nalu always moves.
People say nobody buys leasehold. Nobody touches leasehold.
True.
Here is case in point. 28 days, total start to finish, that includes your contract time. They took 30,000 less cash.
Cash always gets a discount, Danny.
I mean, look at these views on this place. It's like so amazing.
It's like, because Royal Mauian kind of sells Kamo Ole Nalu, right? Same views, half the price. Wowza.
Same views. So, I mean,
There's-
you're all
there's-
in $1,250 a month, 700. I mean, you're not crazy on the lease fee either. And
Well, it's
the
not a
maintenance
bad one.
fees.
That's why.
So 2,000 a month all in. You're good till 2065. That's why leasehold makes sense to some people.
There it is.
Last
Maka
but not
Wowza.
least,
This is the new
Sahokula.
construction. Hokula, $1,065,000 cash. I'm telling you,
Boom.
those things. Yep, that's it.
Boom. There's some
That's
fear
the
in the
hula.
market. Some people are still making moves because they're getting greedy when people are fearful. Other people are fearful when others are fearful. Either way is okay where you want to play, and we'll be here to guide you along the way.
That's what's up.
Till next time, have a happy Aloha Friday. Enjoy your weekend. We'll try to get deal of the week out. Otherwise, you'll see you next week.
Love you, Maddie. Happy birthday.
Ooh.